Welcome back. Saturday morning again, and we're on the road this morning. We got an event coming up next Saturday, and Kim is a little low on supplies, so she got up this morning and says, I need to run to Hobby Lobby. So here we go. We're on the way to Hobby Lobby. We're gonna try to get some supplies to make some more stuff for this next event coming up. She had some stuff made up, but she sold a few things right lately, and so we're kind of getting low on inventory, so it's time to make that run to get some more stuff. And anyway, surprised us this morning. Well, it kind of surprised me last night too. Got home yesterday afternoon after work, and it was a little misty outside. A little bit of misty rain falling. Wasn't nothing too bad. The wind was up a little bit, and got fed up, got everything done, and shoot, the longer it went, the more that mist and drizzle kind of turned into a little bit of rain. So we had a pretty good rain last night. It rained about all night long, and it's still raining this morning. So I'll look at the rain gauge here in a little while and I'll see how much we got. Boy, this is a bumpy road right here, ain't it? So since it's raining and wet this morning anyhow, can't do anything outside much until it dries off a little bit. Boy, it's like I'm on an old back dirt road or something, but I swear it's a paved highway, but it'll smooth out in a minute. But since it's raining and wet this morning, we can't do anything outside yet anyhow, so we decided we'd run over here to the Hobby Lobby and might make another stop or two while we're down here. But let's go see what we can buy at the Hobby Lobby. Well, we made it to the Hobby Lobby, so let's go in there and see what all they got to get. And wouldn't you know it, right next door to the Hobby Lobby, a Harbor Freight. I don't know who was the genius that figured this out, but you got the women going to the Hobby Lobby, and the men will be going to the Harbor Freight, so they're both making money. So whoever figured that idea out, they were smart. So I guess when we leave the Hobby Lobby, we may have to walk over to the Harbor Freight. So I reckon we're gonna go spend some money. We've been here no more than 2 minutes and a half. And look at that basket right there. I don't know. Ain't you done broke your $15 limit?
You've been putting stuff in this cart too, so.
I ain't never seen so much mess in my whole life. And look, they still got boxes and boxes of mess they fixing to unpack. We got to leave before they start packing that mess out. Should be wanting to buy something else. We're gonna need another basket. I swear. Been here 5 minutes, already got a basket slam full. And she's still looking. Well, we had to cut our shopping trip a little bit short today. Had to head on back to the house. Got a call while we're in the Hobby Lobby. The shop that we rent out next door, where we're trying to open our shop up at, apparently they had a break in there last night, and some dirty low-down scoundrels went there and stole some wheels and tires off of a pickup truck. Not sure what else they got, but in the process of doing that, they cut a hole through our fence. So I don't want to leave that open for any idiot to walk in there and try to go in there again. Like I say, I know if they cut it one time, they can cut it again if they really want to get back in there. We're going to go up there and try to fix that hole back in the fence. I guess I have to call the fence company sometime next week and have them come back and permanently fix it like it's supposed to be. But that's all right. I don't know who got it right now, but those folks got good camera systems up there because they're actually a repossession company and they store these vehicles there, so they got cameras everywhere. So I'm pretty sure whoever cut in there and got these tires and wheels and whatever else they got, I'm sure it won't be long I'll be seeing you. Because what I do now at the sheriff's office, that's what I do. If you get locked up in Johnston County, I'm the man that takes you in front of the judge for your first appearance. So whoever you were, I'll be seeing you soon, I'm sure. So let's run on back to the house, get some stuff to try to put in the truck to try to somehow put that fence back together and see if we can get it put together. All right, Well, we made it back from the shop trying to fix the fence. So I'm gonna try to get back to what I want to do this afternoon. Well, I had some comments wanting to know if I had this little building staked down yet or not. And the answer was no, I didn't. They didn't have anything staked down with at the time. But I went on Amazon the other night and I found these little anchors right here. I think they're gonna do pretty good. They've actually got an eye hook in the top that screws out. Of course, I got it stuck in there now. But it should be easy to put in the ground. You just take I think it's like a 14mm socket goes on the top. You drop right down the ground, then you put your eye hook back in there and you strap it down. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get this put together and before we do have a lot of wind and it gets blown away. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna go nowhere. All right, now I just got to put the other 3 in each corner. All right, for the time being, I don't have anything really to strap it down with from top to the bottom, so I'm just gonna use these old toe straps I had. These are ones I had holding the cinder blocks and the fence post down the disc a while back. So I'm just gonna use these to wrap them down. It's got an eye hook in the top, and I got a place in the top of the barn I can hook it. Just for temporary, I'm gonna strap it down with these. Hook it right here in this corner. It ain't gonna take much, I don't think. I don't think this thing's going to take much pressure anyway. Just want to keep it from blowing away. Oh, I got a knot in my note. Hook it in just like that. I got it pulled pretty tight. Just gonna leave that right there for the time being. Don't want it real tight because that's kind of pulling down on it already, so I don't want to be tearing nothing up. The helper spinning on my string. Alright, do the other 2 corners. All right, there we go. I think that's gonna hold us down for a little while. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of pressure on these straps, but like I said, it's just enough to keep the wind from lifting it off the ground. And those anchors, tell you what, I think they're gonna be okay because they're right good ways in the ground. And I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. So I think that's gonna do us for the time being. We'll see when the next big wind comes up anyway. Well, we've been going all day. We've been on the road here and there and everywhere else. But you can see it's kind of late. We're in the shed and it's already got dark outside. I mean, it's well, like I say, it's about 9 o'clock now. But the time's about ready to change everything. But the reason we come here tonight is I want to show you. We still haven't finished the walls in this building yet. Still not exactly sure what we want to do, but it's getting about time for Kim to have some more room to go ahead and work on her stuff a little bit more. So we rode to our local Ashley furniture store this afternoon, and don't know if everybody has this or not, but they've got a scratch and dent section in the back. And we've been there before and found a couple of tables we kind of were interested in, but didn't have a building or anything at the time to put it in. We went back there and found a table that they had that's just the right height to stand and work at. And so I'm going to come here tonight and show you what it looks like, and also show you some of the stuff that was in that back spare bedroom that we had in the house, where she's actually moved it here into the barn now. So we can get and start doing a little work in here.
Yeah, but some stuff I got today, though.
Well, this is the table that we found, and it's just the right height for her to work at. If she wants to, she can get a stool and sit down on it. But one of the kind of reasons we got it is because on each side, it's actually got 2 drawers that pull out, which is kind of neat. She can keep her stuff stored in there. And it's actually the same 2 drawers are over on this side over here. They both have the same kind of drawers. So you got storage on both sides if you want to work on both sides of the table. And so that was kind of neat. Also, it's on a pretty good sized pedestal. But the pedestal actually, well, it's kind of dark, and I don't know if you can see it or not. It has shelves on the pedestal. And actually, there's one right here in the middle. It's dark in there, but there's a shelf right there too. It's just closed in at the back. But that way she can store stuff under the bottom too. We got to try to make all the storage we can in here because this building is not great big. But at least we got our table to work on. So now I'm going to show you around all the stuff that she had in her back bedroom that she really ain't got it all out yet. She's got most of it out, but not everything. So we're going to start in this back corner over here. And of course we did get some stuff today, and so I can't complain about that. But there's a box of signs and ribbons and all kinds of stuff like that. And there's some more prickly things in them bags right there. So but that's what she makes these out of. And I'm on the back side of them. But anyhow, I'll turn around in a minute and show them to you. But there they are. But all that stuff in these bags is what she makes these arrangements out of in the reeves. So we got a box of signs. We got a little bit of ribbon there. And by the way, I did buy me a new brad nailer today that works off of a battery, which is going to come in handy making other stuff. But we got all kinds of stuff to make reeves and table arrangements with. So this is just a portion of what she had in that back spare bedroom. And so at least it's out of the house now. It's in here. And now, since she's got her table there, she can go ahead and start doing a little work in here. But eventually, sometime or another, when I get a chance, we're going to do something inside of this building and go ahead and cover these walls and this ceiling. And but I'll tell you what, the insulation is working because it's been cooler here the last few days. And it's probably what, in the like high 60s in here probably, you know, or maybe around 70 degrees in here right now. We don't even have the little air conditioner / heater running. And it hadn't been running in, what, a month? Probably. But the way the weather's been here, it's been a little cooler. It's been okay in here. Hadn't been bad at all. But the insulation's working because it's a little cool outside. If you're outside much today, you're going to need a jacket on, especially tonight. It's going to get real cold tonight. But it feels comfortable in here right now. What are you messing with over there? Don't you be messing my nail gun. Weirdo. Are we trying to get me? Are we trying to get me? You better quit trying to get me.
Oh, you gonna be my work buddy. You're gonna be my work buddy.
Yeah, y'all both stay out here. That way I can go to bed and be quiet, and I can go to sleep and get some good sleep. Y'all stay out here all night. You can put her dog bed in the corner, and you can just lay on the floor. Mm-hmm. Hey. What kind of look is that?
talking to you.
Did you not turn the fence off? Touch it again.
No.
Oh. Well, you're the last one that was in there.
Sure. Wow.
You turned it back on and got yourself. What in the world? Touch again, make sure. That's what happens if we forget to turn the fence back on the night before. What are you doing?
I gotta have some water.
Like a bunch of piranha. That didn't bust too good. God, you're killing the pumpkin. I mean, you're killing the watermelons. Do the pumpkins that way. The rest of them hogs in there eating feed. I reckon they don't know that the pumpkins is out here in the watermelons. They'll find them after a while, though. Hey, chickens, there's watermelons and pumpkins out here.
These right here on the side of the building.
I reckon so. Well, the rice coming up pretty good. We got a little bit of rain on it late Friday and all day Saturday, pretty much on and off. And it's coming up pretty good right now. And probably about another week or so, I'll probably turn back in on it. Let it fill in a little bit more before I do. But it's coming up a lot better than my millet did last year. So glad to see that. And I know the cows are, because I've been filling my bale of hay about every other day, plus a little bit of feed on the off days. So I'll be glad for them to be on it, and they will too. Well, we got one more project to take care of. This, you know, we told y'all that this table here came from the scratch and knit section. And like I say, Kim used it some last night, but you can see it's got a couple dings here and there. One right there. I think there's one over here on this other corner over here. But, you know, nothing terrible. It's going to be a work table for us anyway. And, of course, there's a couple little dings right there. But the main thing with this table is, show them. It's a little squiggly right there. Not really secure like it ought to be. But when we got this table, we knew that the top was not fastened to the pedestal like it's supposed to be, or to the legs. Looks like somebody had tried to tighten them up too much and pulled little pins out that was in there. So it's in there good now, other than that little bit of squiggly there. So I think we got a solution for it. Went to Lowe's today and we picked up some angle brackets, and I'm gonna try to secure about 2 on each leg. See if that'll steady that tabletop up a little bit, because I don't want that thing to collapse on her. So what I got, is, if I can get them open. So what I got here is these little things I got from Lowe's earlier today. And all they are, it's just a little metal L bracket. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick top to the table, side to the leg. And I'll put about 2 per leg, one on one side and the other. Hopefully it'll steady this thing up. And it actually already came with the screws and everything, which is good. So now we're gonna see if this will work or not. I hope it does, because other than that, it's a good table. Where did that screw go? There it is. All right, I'm having that screw. It's harder than it looks. These right here are really not wood screws. All right, so we'll show what we did to the table. I might have to come back and do a little bit more to it later on, but what we did is I came under here. You can't see on this side. What I did is I took these little corner brackets and I put one here, one down here. I actually put one up under here to hold the tabletop down, one on the front, and one on that side too. And we did the same thing on this other end over here. There's one bracket here. I know it's dark, you can't hardly see it right there too. But that actually steadied it up pretty good. It's still not completely steady. Now it's really steady this way. You can't move it all that way. But that's a lot better than it was. And so I believe she'll be out now to work on it to have any problems out of it. Well, we got a few things done this weekend. Had a few unexpected things to pop up. But other than that, we got everything done that I wanted to do this weekend. Gonna probably have to go next weekend and get a little bit of feed. It's gonna be a busy weekend next weekend because we have another event to go to. That's why Kim's trying to make all this Christmas stuff, trying to get ready for that. But we're gonna be down in Goldsboro at the Stony Creek Church, and that's gonna be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if anybody's local, come by and see us down there, help support the church. I put the information in the description with the name of the church and address. If anybody's local wants to come by and see everybody, just come out and help the church. I think this is their one fundraiser for the year, and we'd really appreciate you coming out and checking them out. Stop by and see us and say hey, and we'll be glad to see you. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this weekend for us. We appreciate you joining us again. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends and neighbors. And, of course, we hope to see you in the next video.